We'll see. What's up, guys? Long time no talk. Um, I am just checking in with Hacking Hollywood. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. I'm using Wirecast software, and I felt like I owed it to the handful of people that are watching me live. Sorry, following my channel, I should say, and give you guys an update of what I've been up to and how I've been progressing. Right now, I'm actually at my grandmother's house, so if she interrupts me, we're gonna go shopping pretty soon. But yeah, essentially, the last 6 months have been me learning and growing and developing, and I haven't really been focused on hacking Hollywood. Well, I just wanted to talk about why that is and what I've been up to, and essentially figure out why or explain why I haven't been super committed or super on track as far as posting and that kind of stuff goes. So obviously, we got to earn a living, right, and make money and do my thing. And so the way I've been doing that before has been either working in Hollywood on set as a production assistant, as an assistant director. But the last couple of years, I've started doing more corporate gigs. And so instead of being on set for 14 to 18 hours a day, I've been able to go be part of these corporate events where they live stream it on YouTube or onto a private portal where their team can come in and watch um, the broadcast that we put on. And so essentially, I'm going to switch over to the screen here. Let's see. I know that looks crazy right now, but let me jump over to Lightroom. So you can see here, I have the a bunch of equipment here. And so this equipment is what we've been using to do live streaming. And so this is my multicam streaming kit, and that's kind of what it looks like. It's kind of what I built out and what I've been working on. Here's a little audio kit. Sorry about the blurry pictures there. I wasn't really expecting to show much of this, but that's my really not so great fader board right there, my mixer, and another smaller kit for streaming. And so, yeah, essentially, um, sorry, I'm switching back and forth. That's what I've been focusing on is building out that kit and learning about different aspects of that production, which is um, light audio. I tend to hire audio professionals to help me out, but video and camera, multi-camera directing and stuff, which I've obviously have at least some experience in, or else I wouldn't be doing it. So I did that in college, and for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been working for bigger commercial companies to get that squared away. Sorry, I'm turning because my OCD about lighting wants me to not shoot into that window directly. So, anyways, so that's one thing I've been working on is the live streaming stuff. What else have I been doing? So I've also been kind of working on myself and growing in business and learning about business. And so I'll show you one more time. I'll switch over to the computer. These are a handful of books, audiobooks I've been listening to, starting with Adam Savage. He put out a book called Every Tool's a Hammer, and so you've probably heard of the 4 Hour Work Week, the 10X Rule. So all of these different books I've been listening to at least and growing in and learning about. And so I am not a strong reader to begin with. Check, check, check. The audio cut out there, sorry. Reading has been one of my weaknesses growing up. And so I listen to audiobooks now. I guess that's the thing I've just started developing in my self assessment and trying to get better at life and trying to learn about business. And so that's kind of the reasons why I haven't been so attentive to um, the channel and been on top of stuff and doing stuff. And so, yeah, I don't know how much audio cut out. I'll have to go back and watch this and see if I have to re-upload this video if parts are missing. But I'm also spending time at my grandmother's. It's good to be with family and focused on family too. She broke her hip about a month ago at my sister's wedding, or after my sister's wedding, I should say. And so I've been kind of spending as much time with her as I can the last 2 weeks or so. And so that's been fun and good. And yeah, so life has been shifting and focusing. I try to keep myself disciplined in the sense that I keep God first then family, and then career. And so I tend to be very career focused, and I can let that get away from me pretty quickly. So I have to have things that remind me and to keep me focused on family and to keep me focused on God. And so, yeah, taking the last few months to really focus on that has been really, really cool. So, another thing that I've been up to and doing, I'll show you the screen once again. I've posted for a media mentorship. And so this is kind of like an internship, but this mentorship is a little different. It's a lot different actually, because it's less focused on what I can get out of the mentee and more focused on a collaboration. And so it's a trading off of a little bit of work from the mentee and a little bit of mentoring from me, the mentor. And so it's kind of this interesting hybrid thing that's happening where it's kind of like school but kind of work related. And so yeah, it's gonna hopefully be beneficial to both sides of this internship, and so it's not just gonna necessarily be good for me, the employer sort of employer mentorship. So there's no money involved, which is a plus and a minus, but I just wanted to give a shout out to that. So all right, so it looks like my grandma's coming out of the bathroom, so I'm gonna get off the stream here and see if this worked. But let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'll have some more updates in the near future. So, oh, okay, she's actually heading to the kitchen, so I might have one more minute actually here while she's busy. Let me show you one more cool thing that I'm working on. Um, I have this mood board, and I'm not going to tell you much about it yet, other than these are kind of the basis of the vision and the mood that I'm trying to set with this corporate company. And so I'm working with a branding person right now, and they're going to kind of take this mood board and make it into something awesome. They're going to kind of shape it and tailor that to the branding of the company that's being started. And so that's going to be the focus. And another thing I'll mention too, with all the gear and all the things that we do, um, we obviously are mobile, and so we're moving lots of heavy gear in and out of different venues, and that can get really annoying when you're setting stuff up and breaking stuff down all the time. And so I'm a super strong fan of having a very efficient system. And so the thing I'm working on next is building out a custom cart. And so I'm looking into some gear, and this is extrusions and panels and stuff. And so eventually I will probably post um, what I'm working on and the stuff that I'm building and researching and finding. And so I wish I could show you my shopping cart here, but probably take me too long to find it. But this is a company that one of the companies that I've ordered parts from and has worked out well for me. And another thing we're using is Notion. So this is some of the things that we're writing out for this company. And so, yeah, I don't want to kind of get into too much of it yet. I'll probably have a whole separate dedicated channel to corporate streams, and that way there's like a professional branded channel that shows all the content and stuff that we're doing. And then Hacking Hollywood would be still focused on training people and showing people the behind the scenes stuff of Hollywood. And it's more of a personal channel of like an outlet for me to be creative and expressive. And, my family has a line of teachers, like my father, my mother, my grandfather were all teachers. And so that's kind of what I want to stick to. So anyways, I gotta get going. We're going to the store. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.